the deployments and the politics surrounding it, we are joined live by Enes Bayrakli, a political researcher at the Ankara-based think tank SETA. Enes, thank you so much for your time. If you can just break this down for us, that would be great, because my understanding is that Turkey has troops in Iraq because Iraq asked them to, and that was several years ago. Iraq has now asked Turkey to withdraw those troops. Why is Turkey refusing to do so?
Turkish presence in northern Iraq or in Iraq, Turkish troops presence is not new. It's since 1990s there has been in certain areas in Iraq Turkish troops. First because of PKK terrorist organization, and secondly because of the rise of ISIL. Last year, Iraqi government and the regional government in the northern Iraq, they asked Turkey to send troops to train local Peshmerga forces and also Iraqi forces to fight against ISIL. And these troops also, I think Turkey until now trained around 2,000 soldiers, local soldiers, and they fought against ISIL. Daesh in Iraq. So I think these latest developments, this has to do a little bit also with the tensions with Russia, especially Turkey shot down a Russian fighter plane last month, and because of this, I think Russia is somehow involved, and also Iran is involved, because Iran is also the key ally of Russia, and they are trying to pressure Iraqi government to, let's say, create certain kind of some kind of, let's say, tension between Iraq and Turkey. And
so what you're saying is that there is a bigger issue at play here than simply putting troops in or withdrawing troops. Why is it then in Russia's or Iran's interest to ask Iraq to put this, as you say, further tension on Turkey?
I think there is Russia has, with the bombing campaign in Syria, they are trying to project power in the Middle East, and not only in Syria, but they are also interested a little bit also in Iraq, and they are trying to achieve this through their ally, which is Iran, to achieve certain kind of influence in Iraq, and they are also trying to, let's say, cut down Turkey's influence in the region. Especially these regions are also vitally important for Turkey. And also northern Iraq is important for Turkey's security. There is a terrorist organization which is waging a war against Turkey in northern Iraq. And also these troops there, they are, as I said, training the local Peshmerga forces.
Yeah, so which is it then? Because Enes, you just touched on a point there that there's problems with the PKK or PKK in northern Iraq, and that's why there's Turkish forces here. But Turkey, the Turkish government has said they're only there to train Iraqi forces to help them fight Daesh. So which one is it?
Not only in this camp, but there are several locations that there are Turkish troops, not only in this location. In this location, the main aim is to train Peshmerga forces to fight against ISIL. And also because of the recent developments in summer, because Daesh attacked Turkish towns and there were some bomb attacks in Ankara and in other cities, Turkey is expecting more attacks from ISIL, and especially these troops are there. They are in danger of an attack from ISIL, and that's why Turkey wanted to improve the security of these training camps. The main aim was to, as I said, upgrade the security of these camps, and the latest deployment of troops we can understand from in this context, I think.
So you're saying that if Turkey doesn't withdraw troops, then we can expect more terror attacks in Turkey? Is that what you just said?
No, I am saying that these extra deployment of troops is just to provide security for this training camp, because there are Turkish forces there who are training Peshmerga forces, and these groups are there is a certain kind of security threat from ISIL, and these troops will secure this, let's say, training camp.
Enes Bayrakli, thank you so much for your time and joining us here at TRT World.